looking ahead to the power play, what are the subtle differences as you work on it here today to get yourself on the other side?
Well, I mean, win a face-off, break out better, spend more time shooting the puck and getting it back. To me, we've been one and done. We haven't executed very good on a breakout. You only break out after you lose a face-off. So get it all together hasn't been very good. It hasn't been a momentum builder, if anything, a drainer. So, we're going to fix that and get it going. And, I don't doubt that we can. We just got to get dialed in, all get on the same page.
Mike, you've been a part of quite a few ceremonies in your day. How does Saturday night stand up for you?
Yeah, I wasn't a part of that ceremony, so I didn't see it really until the next day, and it was impressive on TV the next day, playing back. But obviously for the gentlemen and their families to be immortalized all time in such an organization, and that ceremony must have been real special. I just know by watching the guys' eyes and the emotion in their face and the tears that obviously it was special to them. So, I'm thrilled for those guys, and now it's a responsibility for us as a group to make sure the start of the next century is a good one.
Success on the penalty kill, about your pairings up front, do you think in part in the chemistry, whether it be Connor and Matt, Zach and Leo?
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, it's it's an important part of our game. We've done a little better job of it to start the year this year than we did last year. We have to keep going. It's got to be a big part. It's a momentum builder for us. Obviously, we still have lots of work to do, and you got to get a lot better at it just because the power plays in the league get so much better. So I think early it's usually advantage for the penalty kill or power play for that matter, whatever you get going first. And then as things settle out and you get to know all the teams a little better, I actually think it's advantage for the penalty kill. So it's good that we started good.
Mike, in general terms, during your years in the NHL, have you seen an evolution in terms of how you view young players and being more comfortable using them? And not just you, people around the league.
Yeah, not necessarily. I think it's real simple. You got good young players, you use them. And if you can't find a way to get them in, you can't find a way. It's interesting every year. As soon as you be cautious with a young guy, he knows it. And usually he's on his way to the minors. And if they're good players and they're ready, you don't. And they get confidence and they get going. But it's a hard league. And, the league's going to continue to take jumps. Ideally, the players we have are going to be able to do that. I don't know. I coached junior in college for a long, long time, and I have 3 kids of my own, 23, 21, and 19. It's just like having your kids. It's no different. So, it's a lot of fun. They're good kids, and they're trying to work hard, and I think we got a good group around them.
How do you find that balance of all these young kids with so much high-end skill, allowing them to play with the puck, handle the puck so much, but also play with structure and not worry about turning it over?
Well, I just worry about turning it over. Don't ever even think like you just said. Don't turn it over. So, but that doesn't mean the cop-out is, he won't let us make any plays. That's a complete farce. Just make the right plays, and the clock and the score are boss. So when you're up 3-1 at the end of the second period, don't turn it over. There's no reason to turn it over. Start the third period up 3-1, but make the plays that are there. And I don't think anyone ever got upset about a turnover when it's a guy trying to make a play at the right time versus just being careless with the puck. Taking care of the puck is an important skill to have.
Is skill the reason so many of these guys can jump right in and play at such a young age?
Well, I think that and physical development and all those things. I think physical development's way ahead of where it used to be for people in the past. Major junior, if you come from major junior college, major junior is just NHL light. It's just like light beer. It's the same principle, and the same thing with the NCAA. If you're coached real well in those leagues, you're really well prepared, and they all have strength coaches and nutritionists, and they all have personal trainers in the summer and skill coaches. So when they arrive, they're probably more ready than used to be. Now, in saying that, when you get on a good team, and the team's been good for a while, veterans aren't giving away their jobs. Like, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of kids that are arriving right now planning on having their job for 10 years. So if they're planning on keeping their job for 10 years, that means they're not giving it up. So that's the problem. When you get on a good team, it's hard to make. Our team's been easier to make.
Mike, how is Josh Lelo doing? Is there any update on that?
Update is I think you should start skating with our group here right away. He was trying to pass the test here today to make that happen. I haven't asked yet, so I don't know. But maybe he's with our group tomorrow.